what we are really worried about Afghanistan and our own people in Afghanistan, especially the women and girls. They are the most vulnerable part of the Afghanistan, which they are being under this violence. Announcement from Taliban side, they say that every girl who is under 15 or above 15 years old, or the ladies who are a widow and they are above or under 45 years of age, they have to come under nikah of the Taliban.
These are among the last images and sounds captured by Danish Siddiqui, a Pulitzer Prize-winning Reuters photographer who was killed in Afghanistan on Friday while reporting on fighting between the Taliban and Afghan government forces.
After each passing day, Taliban is coming closer to rule Afghanistan. The uncertain future of 3.8 crore Afghanistani people is on the brink. In India, as per the record of UNHCR, there are at least 11,000 Afghan refugees residing mainly in New Delhi. Shahab, a woman leader of Afghan refugees living at Bogal, New Delhi, is closely monitoring the current situation in Afghanistan. She talks with the headline and share concern through which people of Afghanistan are going through.
Well, more than 165 districts of Afghanistan have been captured by a Taliban member currently, and they are going to continuously, regularly to capture all these districts. There should be one question worldwide which people should think about. Would Taliban could rule over Afghanistan and capture all these districts, all these provinces alone without supporting them by any superpower country? Would it be possible? No. There is some super countries behind the Taliban to support them. So why? What is the reason? And who is that superpower country? That should be the only question that all people worldwide should think about. Part of Afghan people, they are not completely educated. They are, a part of Afghanistan, they are illiterate. So while during this election of parliament, so most of the parliament member, they are not educated enough to go to parliament and to decide about Afghanistan situation and about our people. But what happened, the Taliban tried to place their own members in our parliament by paying bribe or by paying some money to people to please go and give your rights to our own member. So that was the one and only reason that they could get the rules of Afghanistan, by placing their member on our parliament. Yeah, these parliament member, at first they don't know what is the exact meaning of democracy. As the Taliban placed their own member in our parliament, and parliament is a place where they decide about all the situation of Afghanistan and our people, the policy and everything. So once they have been placed in parliament, so they could rule all over Afghanistan and all the situation of policy and everything. So all these wars and conflict in Afghanistan, it's been controlled out of Afghanistan, not within Afghanistan. It's not within Afghanistan. People from Pakistan, they're trying to interrupt the interior policy of Afghanistan. They're trying, the Al-Qaeda, the ISIS, and everyone. They are being controlled by Pakistan, by some other foreign countries. Why, despite paying billions of dollars in Afghanistan to make the situation better, to make ladies come out of their homes to work over Afghanistan democracy, why they have left Afghanistan in this hurry situation? Well, it comes
در حالی که این سیاست خود امریکا، سیاست امریکا، البته سیاست خارجی امریکا، نظر شخصی من است که در چنین شرایط باید این قسم نمی بود و افغانستان در این حالت به حساب رها نمی کردن. دستاوردهایی که زنای افغانستان در جریان بیشتر از 3 دهه که ما داشتیم در اینجا کاملا کلگی به خاک دوباره یکسان میشه.
Well, there are something in US policy which is hidden. No one knows what would they want to do within in US, in Afghanistan or some other countries. There are some policies, there are some hidden secrets, there's some hidden secrets they don't want to disclose to anyone. And no one knows what will happen tomorrow. Would they come again to Afghanistan? Would they leave Afghanistan forever? Well, I don't believe on the commitment of Taliban, which we have already experienced the darkest circumstance or the darkest circle which had been ruled over Afghanistan before many decades. Before people, the Taliban would try to cut the human heads and to hang their body in the publics. So our ladies, our Afghan women, they couldn't go out of their home. Even the children were arrested or they were being they had the fear of going out. This commitment that the ladies could go to job, the child could go to schools, this is all a fake commitment, and they won't ever and never do the things which they are going to commit or they are going to promise. Well, in my personal ideas, about 7 years ago, while I was in Afghanistan, and I've been the victimized of this critical situation, and there were some parties who were trying to behave the Afghan child to get the knowledge of Talibani lessons. Yeah, how to behave, how to obey their rules and everything. And there were some centers and parties in Herat province and Jalalabad province. It wasn't like openly that we are going to behave the Afghan child to obey the Taliban rules, but it was something like hidden. The only expectation I have worldwide, especially from India and from other part of the world, please don't leave Afghanistan alone. Please support us. We need your support. We need your help. Because the price of peace is being achieved or being approved by war. If there is no war, there won't be any peace. There should be some war, there should be some struggle and fight against Taliban, and there should be some support by foreign countries. Not interrupting the Afghanistan policies and everything by pretending that we are going to help you. There should be some honestly supporting to help us to get rid of this situation.